everyone, welcome to Loopy Mabel's Closet. My name's Jane. So today's vlog is number 3 in my Cosy Autumn vlog. A little bit of a update what I've been doing this week, some exciting plans, little bits and bobs that I've been doing, and also how I lost my 4 stone in weight. I've had a few people ask if I would share on a vlog, so I'll also be sharing that with you too. So please stay tuned, grab a coffee, and I shall see you for my Cosy Autumn vlog number 3. Hi, welcome back. I don't know why, but I feel a little bit nervous in this vlog. So I think it's because the exciting plans I'm going to share, and I think it's like feeling a little bit apprehensive because obviously I'm going to be putting myself out there in the world and not knowing how it's going to work, and I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable. So, but I shall share all that with you later on, and I'll try and be a bit more relaxed. So what have I been up to this week? So, start with my pinafore, my Marie apron, lovely little sewing task. If you remember in the last vlog, I think it was, one of the straps had come undone. So literally a 5-minute unpicking job, slipped it back in, found the cotton that I used originally, top stitched it all back in, good as new. So that can now go back in my wardrobe. And also I've managed to unpick the collar on my passion shirt that I said I was going to do something with. It was far too rigid with that elastic built in. It was just too rigid around my neck. I didn't like that design or the way that was made at all. So I've unpicked it. And I've got a lovely piece of this fabric left, plenty to do something with the neckline. So I'm possibly going to do another ruffle neckline, but my own version without any elastic in it or anything like that. But I'll keep you posted. So that's ongoing. I like to do the things that I say I'm going to do, because if you're anything like me, it will tend to bug me if I know it's there and it doesn't get done and it gets put to one side. I've said before, I hate works in progress. It's got to be finished for me. Yeah, it's just, I think that's the perfectionist in me. I'm a Virgo, and I think we're very prone to perfection and things being just so. And yeah, so that's another ongoing job. So I've started that, and hopefully I might get that fixed and mended tomorrow. I quite like these little sewing jobs that don't take too long. It's just something different sometimes, you know, when you're actually sewing a full outfit or a full garment and it's like full on. These little tasks are just like, well, I find them quite therapeutic, quite relaxing, just to sit with the unpicker and, you know, take things apart and then repair them or make them as good as new again. So that's the passion shirt. So I shall keep you posted on how I get on with that. Also, I wanted to share, for those of you that are fairly new to dressmaking or have just come into dressmaking or maybe returning to dressmaking, and you're feeling a little bit apprehensive, or you don't feel as if you're going to be any good, or maybe you've had more fails than you've had successes and you're feeling a little bit, oh, I don't think it's for me. Well, I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I made. I am now coming into roughly year 3 of coming back into my dressmaking. So I just wanted to share with you, just to give you a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of inspiration if you're feeling a little bit dejected and you just feel like throwing it all in and going back to buy and ready to wear clothes, which is not a bad thing. But I wanted to share with you some of my first things. Now this is one of the first things I made using some of my French chambray, which I've got here. I'll talk about that later on. And it was a blouse I had, a well-loved blouse, ready-to-wear blouse that I wore and wore and wore, loved it. But the fabric was getting so delicate and thin because it had been well and truly worn. And I just thought, I'm going to copy that blouse, see if I can create my own version. So I laid the blouse out and laid the fabric out, drew round the blouse with my pen on the fabric, the blouse that I was using as a template. And I forgot to put the seam allowances in, didn't I? So when I made it, it only just fit me. And so that was mistake number 1. And then it's not a mistake. Mistake number 2 is I put the pockets on. They're way too high. They're like up here, when I wear it. And what was the other mistake I did? I think that was the only, I mean, we say mistakes, they're not mistakes, but things that I've learned since. So now I'm going to put a pocket on. I won't just plonk a pocket on. I will then think about where the pocket's going to go and how it's going to work on, you know, how I'm going to wear it, and will it be low enough, not right up here. Literally, these pockets are like here. But I absolutely love it because it just gives me happy memories and it fits me lovely now. But when I first made it, obviously I was gutted because when I put it on, I just literally was like that. So I was a bit gutted, and I thought, no, I'm going to get into it. So it's quite basic, it's quite naive. It's, you know, I just wanted to show you that you're not alone. I was there too. I have been there. And I wear it to this day. I love it wearing it around the house when I'm having like a proper casual day. And yeah, so that's that first one. And another thing that I made was I had this originally, this top half was a hoodie sweatshirt, a long line hoodie sweatshirt. I don't know why I bought it because I hate hoodies. The only time you catch me wearing a hoodie, going to the gym. And I don't go to the gym very often. Well, I don't go to the gym. And I don't know why I bought it, a hoodie, and I never liked it. I just don't like hoods. I just don't like it. They're not me at all. But I love the fabric, the sweatshirt, and I love that dusky pink, and it was really good quality hoodie. It just didn't, you know, just wasn't doing it for me. So I thought, let's be brave. Let's see if I can upcycle it and do something with it. So again, I got some of my chambray. So I chopped off a good piece of the hoodie. It was quite a long way past, you know, off the hips. It was quite a long one, I never liked it. So I chopped that off and saved some pieces and made some little pockets. So I put 2 pockets on. I got some chambray and made like a gathered type of skirt for the bottom. Then I made some bias binding out of the same fabric, and you can see, bound the neck, and then added a little patch at the back just to give it a quirkiness. And so that's something else I made way back 2 years ago. So quite naive again, quite very straightforward, very rustic if you want to call it that. But it just proves that you will get better if you're feeling like a little bit fed up and you feel like you just dressmaking isn't for you, and you've got more fails, more disasters, more stuff chucked in the bin than you have actually made that you can wear. Well, don't give up. That's all I'm saying, because I too was very rustic, very basic a few years ago. So give it time. So it's definitely practice. Don't give up. Don't be disheartened. That's the word I was looking for. Don't be disheartened. I just wanted to share these with you just to prove that we've all been right at the beginning. You've got to start somewhere, haven't you? And you know, you make more mistakes when you're starting off, and that's how you learn. So don't be disheartened if that's how you're feeling at the moment. Please take encouragement from me. I was once there, and these are quite big on me now because obviously if you've been following me a while, you'll know I have lost weight. I don't like to keep going on about my weight loss because that was a while ago now. But I've had quite a few of you showing an interest and asking me would I share how I lost my weight, because a few of you are trying to lose weight or on a weight loss journey and you're struggling. I'm more than happy to share with you what I did. All I can say is, though, I'm no expert and it's not a quick fix at all. I was just saying the exact same thing to my daughter this morning. She's getting married, fingers crossed, next August, and she's put quite a bit of weight on over this year through lockdown and what have you. She's now obviously trying to lose weight to get into a wedding dress. She hasn't chose it yet, but obviously she wants to lose the weight that she's put on before she starts buying dresses. And she's been on it, I think she's into week 2 now, and she got on my scales, my bathroom scales this morning, and she came through and she said, "Mum, I've only lost ½ a pound." And I said, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. So don't get disheartened. Don't get put off if you don't see those scales moving. So I was telling her the same thing, and that's probably what I'm trying to say to you. If you're sat there now and you're wanting to lose weight, you're trying to lose weight, or you've been thinking about losing weight and you just don't seem to be getting anywhere, I was there too. I remember I joined Slimming World. I remember when I joined Slimming World and I was fairly new to it, and used to go to the group meetings, and we used to sit in the circle, and I'd be in total awe of the ladies who had got to their target, whether it was half a stone, whether it was a stone, whether it was 3, 4, 5 stone, whatever your target is, it doesn't really matter because it's personal to you. There's no right or wrong weight loss. It's whenever you feel it's right for you. And I remember sitting in awe of these lovely ladies. Some of them had lost, a stone. And there was another girl who had lost 4 stone. And I couldn't just, she was so tiny in the class. And I could just never picture thinking, 4 stone? To say to her, oh, will you bring some pictures in and share your pictures? Because I just can't picture you being 4 stone heavier. I just wanted to soak up the information that she was giving, because I so wanted to be that 4 stone light. Well, 3 for me, 3 stone lighter. And it just always felt as if I'm never going to get there. I just wasn't happy looking at myself in the mirror. It was just like, this isn't me. This is not what I want to look like. It doesn't suit me. All those things, you probably totally understand where I'm coming from. And when the next week when that girl brought in her pictures, I was like, wow, did you really look like that? And that it was just like, I want to be on the other side of that coin. And from then, I just thought, I'm going to do it. And I didn't set a time. I just set a weight loss that I wanted to aim for. I just set myself a target right at the very beginning, almost a year. And in January next year, it'll be a year since I've maintained my weight loss. So this is like a year ago when I got to my target. I just didn't put any pressure on myself. I'm just going to do it quietly. I'm not going to harp on about it. I'm just going to go back, get weighed, take what comes, and come home and then carry on my day, carry on my week. I did it that way. And I stayed at class. I used to love the classes, and I used to get, obviously sit in the circle and we'd all clap and encourage each other if you hadn't lost, or if you'd lost, or if you'd maintained, and we'd all chat and things, what have you. I remember once when it was my turn, to chat, I just burst into tears. I don't know why I burst into tears. I don't know whether it's because I just felt I wasn't losing it quick enough. I just felt like I was just treading in mud. This is like fairly early on, if I look at my book. And I think it took me, for me to lose a stone. I joined in the end of January 2019, and it took me all the way to June to lose a stone. I just burst into tears, and I just thought, it's just why is everybody else around me losing £3, £4 all the time, and mine was like half a pound on, half a pound on, then a pound on, then I'd maintain, and it was just like treading in mud, and I just burst into tears. So I thought, right, but why have I burst into tears? I just still don't know why I burst into tears. But then after that, I thought, right, I'm just going to go to class. I'm just going to go and get weighed. And I'm not going to stay to class until I feel better in myself. I didn't want to put any pressure on myself at all. I knew I just wanted to lose the 3 stone. And I thought it'll take as long as it takes. But I ain't coming off this weight loss journey until I'm there. I was so determined because I only had myself to be annoyed with, and I thought, if I'm not happy with my weight, I need to do something about it, and I am going to darn well do it. And that's what I did, and it took me 51 weeks. This is how long it took me, and that's what I was saying to my daughter this morning. It's no quick fix. So if you're expecting to get into a wedding dress, lose 2 stone by January, then you're going to be so disheartened. It's not a quick fix. It certainly wasn't for me, and I'm just an average person, I think. And I just thought, right, I'm not going to get upset or worried because everybody around me is losing £3, £4, and I'm half on, half off, maintain. I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. So that's when I decided I'm not going to go to class. I'm just going to get weighed, come home, carry on. So that's what I did. So long story short, sorry if I'm boring all those people who are interested in weight loss, but I know a few of you have asked me. That's how I did it. So 51 weeks, and I went to every single class weigh-in. 51 weeks through rain, snow, sunshine, I went. Nothing was going to stop me, because I thought if I miss a week, that week can then slip into, oh, I'll go the week after. No, I wasn't going to do that. And you get 6 weeks holiday. I didn't take one of those holidays. I went every single week. I just got in the car, took my book, drove to the class, stood in the queue, got weighed. She wrote it down, and some weeks, as I say, it was not good. Other weeks was like, what, For example, the month of August. This is what I had. Maintain, lost 1, maintain. That's what I did in the month of August. So the whole of the month of August, I lost £1. 4 weeks. And it was like, God, 4 weeks. But it wasn't going to put me off. I just thought, I'll just keep going. I'm in no race, and I'm going to get there when I get there. And sure enough, 51 weeks later, I got my 3 stone. So when I got to my 3 stone, I said, can I change? I said to my consultant, I think I'll change it and maybe lose a little bit more. I feel absolutely amazing, but maybe I could feel a little bit more amazing. And she said, whatever you want. So then I went for a few more weeks, and then I think I lost 3 stone, 5.5, and I was quite happy with that. But since, and obviously I got my lifetime certificate, target member, all my stickers. And when I got home, my whole of my family, I then said, I've done it. And they were all like dead pleased for me. But since then, I've gone on in total, I've lost 4 stone. And I've maintained the 4 stone almost for the year now. So that's how I did it. So I hope I haven't gone on too long. Please don't be disheartened if it's taking you forever, or it feels like you're treading in mud like I was. Don't be disheartened. Just keep looking at how you envisage yourself to be when you get there, wherever there is, whatever your target is. And there's no right, there's no wrong weight for anybody. It's purely a personal thing, You'll know when it feels right. You'll know when you've got there, doesn't matter what the number is, you'll feel it. I just feel totally comfortable in my own skin, if that's the best way. I think that's the best way I can just explain it. So, on that note, we shall move on. So, my exciting news. Well, I think it's exciting. Quite nervous and quite apprehensive. So, I've decided to take the plunge. I've had so much lovely feedback. I've had so many requests as well. So, I've decided to take the plunge and go into sewing my own little line of clothing, which I'm going to sell in my web shop. And I'm really nervous about it because I haven't got a clue whether it's going to work or not, but I'm going to give it a go. And I know, because I know not everybody can sew, not everybody wants to sew, and I've had quite a lot of requests if I can make some of my outfits to sell. So I'm going to do that. So excited, as I say, apprehensive, nervous, feeling vulnerable. But that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start off with my poppy pinafore and also my olive blouse, which Mabel is modelling here. So I'm going to start off with these 2. I've got some beautiful floral fabrics, surprise, surprise, on their way to make similar to this. And I've also got my French chambray, which you can just about see there. That's some of the French chambray. It's really pretty, and the more you wash it, the better it is. So there's that one there, and then there's another one, but these are them here, so I'll just show you, just to give you an idea. So there's that one in the gorgeous pinks, and then there's the one in the blues. And then this gorgeous, there's not a lot of this left. I might be able to get a couple of tops out in this one. And then I've also got the blue version. It's really pretty. And I've also got the dotty versions in the blue and the pink. So I'm going to put these fabrics to good use. They obviously, I've had them quite a while, and I thought I shall make them into some lovely garments to sell in my shop. Super excited, as I say. So I've designed my logo, that's all done. I've got my sewing labels sent off to the company that will make them into embroidered sewing garment labels. I've also got my swing tags getting delivered, and all the other bits of stationery, and also the boxes for them to be packaged in and sent, and my tissue paper. I've totally gone for it. I just thought, if I don't try, then I'll never know. But I've got a good feeling, so I shall keep you posted as soon as I have got some of these made, and they will be in the shop, and I'm going to cover all the sizes. I've got both my poppy pinafore and my olive blouse all graded for all the sizes. I've graded them. I've been spending the last few weeks grading them, so they go from all the sizes from 4 to 24. So I can make them in all sizes, so size inclusive. And as I say, I've got some gorgeous floral fabrics on the way too, in floral viscose, and obviously the chambres, which will make either pinafore or blouse, which is really nice. But then I've just got a lovely batch of corduroy in these fabulous colours for the poppy pinafore. So I've got this gorgeous dusky pink, gorgeous mustard colour, which everybody loves. This gorgeous pumpkin spice colour, which is just beautiful. And this delicious olive green. So these fabrics are earmarked for the poppy pinafore. Really excited. My heart is racing just talking about it with you. So who knows, but I'm going to give it a try. It's something I love, and I just feel like it's maybe the next phase in my sewing journey. This seems to be the direction I'm going in, so I'm just going to follow along in that direction and see where it takes me. I've even got just got a massive box of all my zips. Try and flip them up. Ooh. Massive box of invisible zips for my primrose dress, just to remind you, and also my Dorothy dress, which you haven't seen yet. So obviously need the zips to go in them. So I've got myself all prepared and raring to go. And as I say, the patterns, I am hoping to start getting them published in the new year. So they're going to be PDF and they're going to be paper patterns. Fingers crossed. My heart's racing while I'm telling you all this. I don't know why. My heart is absolutely racing here. So I'm just getting them scanned in and digitised, and then making sure they're all right. I've been spending months and months and months working on this in the background. So it's not something I've just done overnight. I have been working really hard, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll turn out well for me and hopefully be successful. I've got so many ideas for garments, it's unreal, but I've had to slow myself down because I could just go on and on and on and on and make them, and then I'd get myself too swamped. Then I'd probably get a little bit stressed, and then it would be overwhelming, and then I'd probably have a breakdown. So I've had to stop at the 4 designs. So that's my exciting news, and please let me know what you think. Let me know. I love to read your comments, and I love all your supportive comments. It really does make my day. It really does seriously spur me on, and I'm getting quite emotional now, but I can't put it into words how important all this is to me, because I don't know whether you know, but my husband isn't best of health, and the majority now, 70% of his day, he's resting or sleeping, and it's quite lonely. It's quite lonely for me, and this is just my comfort zone and makes me feel amazing. So sorry. So really exciting, can't wait to get going. I will share with you all my printed material as soon as it comes. I'll show you my tags and my labels and all sorts as soon as it comes. As soon as they arrive, I'll share them all with you, because I just feel like you're all there behind me supporting me, and it's just wonderful. So thank you so much. Big breath. So that's about it for today's Cosy Autumn vlog. I love to read your comments, so please feel free to comment in the box below. Tell me what you think of it all. I hope you're just as excited as I am. And I shall obviously keep you posted. I've got my sewing directory make coming up soon. A gorgeous little tie blouse. I've got that coming up. You may have seen a sneak peek of it on my Instagram account. And I have got obviously my Dorothy dress coming. I'm going to show you that too. I love that design. Oh, and lots more, the usual. So until the next time, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for following me and subscribing along. If you haven't already subscribed and I haven't frightened you off with all this emotional stuff, please, I would love it if you subscribe too and follow along with me. And yeah, I shall see you on my next sewing vlog. Take care for now, and as always, happy sewing.